Heaven's Lost Property, Episode 2. Afterthoughts.
But my best friend is this.
Boobs first. Oh, little finger thing. You see that? Oh my goodness. Okay, that's pretty cute. You got me there. You got me there. Oh, here we go. Oh no, if I have to go through an introduction to every single episode from this guy, that's the one thing that I don't like about shoujo animes or the anime dramas like this, where it's like school or, you know, just life animes, day in the life of animes. I don't know what they're called. I don't like they spend so much time just explaining the story in a monologue like this. I like my story to be shown.
Anything that flies has a
Pigeon's like, excuse me, what the
What's
fuck?
important is who flies first.
What? Oh, there goes his doll. Okay, I was about to say.
That's bad.
So just all day is what it's gonna be. Oh, she's giving herself a little pump it up there.
Can't take it if these suckers get any bigger.
That's gotta suck. Too big is just no good for anyone, man. Like there are some people out there,
Good morning.
like my friend James, Jackie Gray.
Still asleep?
But
Tomaki,
you only need
get your
enough
lazy
for a
butt out of
handful.
bed, you're gonna-
And for the woman, it's better because, you know, less back
Sora,
pain.
It's not what it looks
They don't
like.
get in the
I
way.
swear. I'm just
And
trying
isn't
to
there
get
like
this
health
stupid
problems
chain
with
off.
that if your titties get too big? Oh, good lord. Oh, wow. What? Gotta love that domestic violence. So wait, if other people can see her, she can fly. That's not, you're just driving by and you're like, oh look, flying angel.
Don't go.
Just another day. It's retarded. I mean, chibi is good when it's used in moderation, like for moments of levity and comedy, and to get a certain emotion across. But when it's nothing but chibi, it's too much. Her voice is too deep. I'm sorry. I'm just complaining about everything. I apologize. Go Menesai,
What
senpai.
exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe accidentally tossing her onto your bed, and then your childhood friend sees you rolling around with her, which rings in the start of a seedy love triangle.
Have you been watching us?
Just a woman's intuition. But you know women get way freaked out when they're jealous.
CD, does that stand for
Hopefully the
comedy
bloodshed
drama?
will
That's another thing. I do not like fourth wall breaks.
Icarus, I need
Just
you to go home and look
because
after the
you
house.
break the
I'm gonna
fourth
stay here
wall
for a while.
and you
should take
openly say that you're
What is
doing
It's
a
card
trope,
like the otto.
a boring
Seeing as
trope
those others are all
that's been
gone.
reused and redone
Yeah,
over and over
another card,
again.
whatever.
Just because you state
But
that you're
master,
doing it to the camera
It's
doesn't
cool, I got
mean
it. Now when you leave here, go straight
that
home.
it's gonna
No stopping
fix
on the way, all right?
the inherent
Alright,
problem.
Master.
I brought along a lunch for you too, because I'm awesome like that.
Thanks, Sahara. Oh,
Go
you
ahead,
mean Icarus?
continue with your
gonna let her live with
self-indulgent
you?
compliments.
It's not like I can change
Well,
it.
you still seem pretty ticked.
And I told you I wasn't.
Hey, watch where you're walking.
Wow,
You're gonna...
the female dialogue in this is wow, it's a mole gopher.
You saw him.
No, I didn't. Is that a picture of a dog? It's not like Sahara's
You
doing this
saw.
anymore.
All right, well played. You got me. Did he just wish it off?
Pocket glowing.
So it answers his wish. Oh, I just gotta take
Think for a
stairs
second, I
too.
didn't do anything. The card acted all on its own.
It's always been a
She's all
pervert.
like happy
This is
about
off
it.
the deep end.
What?
Alright,
Jets
Sora?
off. Nothing to see here. Just gone.
Look good.
So everything she puts on, it just leaves.
Where's that?
Please tell me that's not yours.
I don't want to play anymore.
Gosh, Sahara. What if you can't ever wear panties for the rest of your life?
Wow, you're giving that an
As
awful
if,
lot of
like-
thought.
I'm not thinking
Like
about
he has
anything.
nothing to do with it. He's just like, wow, what an unfortunate thing that has happened to you just randomly.
Don't have any plan.
Tomaki, you listen. I'm not wearing anything under my skirt right now, and if the wind blows through here, can you
Oh,
tell
God.
me how you expect
Here
me
it
to hold my
comes.
skirt down? Can you?
Are you in danger, Master?
I see. We're not.
I mean, I'm laughing, granted, but this is gonna get old really fast. If this happens in this, if these things continue to happen in this way, oh wow, oh god, good lord, oh my god, oh my god.
So moist. Will this be enough?
Did he just say it's so moist? Ew. It's like my most primordial functions are like, ooh, are like, they're like, oh my god, this is so hot. But then my higher functions are like, ew, this is pure depravity and disgustingness.
When you're hunting birds,
should be ashamed of
shoot
yourself.
The first one that takes flight, or you're in trouble.
I am having such
'Cause once the
internal
first one goes, the
moral
rest are all
struggles
gonna
right
follow
now.
after.
That freaking card, I swear!
So you gonna tell me what I gotta do to make all
That's
this crap
him.
stop?
The
Now that
voice
you know
that
the
was
cause, the solution
from
should come rather
the
simple.
last anime that I
All you
watched,
have to
or
do
on
is
high
put
school
on
or
the
whatever.
underwear
That's
Tomoki
the
wants
voice.
you to
That's the
wear.
little cute kid, isn't it?
We just need to get
I mean,
Icarus
that
and
voice,
Congo to buy
I've
as
heard
much
that in so many
underwear as
different
they can
animes.
find.
Get something sheer.
Here we go! Gentlemen, speed kick!
I'm beginning to
I'm
understand.
back.
At first, I was thinking,
We bought panties.
why would women be into this? Why would girls be into this
you
type of
got a
anime? I mean, I don't understand it, but
With this many, I'm sure we found at
it's
least one
that
that's going to suit
archetype
Tomoki's
of that main
tastes.
character. Him jumping around being like, chivalry, protection, blah, blah, blah.
It's cool. I can't do
It,
anything with these.
the anime appears at first glance to be that he has all the control,
So,
that he's
what do you think
being a
about
perv,
these?
which
They're pretty cute.
I'm sure
Tomoki
there are
might take
plenty
the
of
whole
women out there that would
Saturday.
enjoy those type of
Gotta
animes.
start
I mean, there's
somewhere.
hentai, so there's that.
I'm
But that
sorry.
that kid,
Can you-
now that he feels so bad for like messing up, he's like doing everything in his power to like
Here you go.
help her and to like,
Well,
and then
Icarus,
so
you're
now
telling me
she
you're gonna
is
make
just
me go?
ragging on him
I'm
and
sorry.
like
I didn't
I'm
mean
getting
to.
distracted.
You help me
But now
out?
she gets like beat
Hope
up
I'm
on
not
him
making it
and then
too
he's like a
hard on
complete
you.
fuck
No,
up and a
miss,
screw
it's
up.
No problem at all.
So he may have somewhat of the pervy
You're a
control,
nice person, you know that?
but then in the long game, it's the women in the show, the main character women, that they get to slap him around and force him to, well, not force him, but yeah, it's him groveling over his mistake
didn't work.
and trying to like make it up
How about
in a really
showing us facts?
in a really cheesy
might be
manner, and I
playing
think
up the innocent
that
vibe too
might
much,
be
but
the
who knows?
appeal. I'm just guessing. I could be completely wrong. I mean, I wouldn't even know. I'm a dude, so.
No way those'll work. They're
It's Pedo
practically
Bear.
the same pair that started this whole god-awful disaster.
This is gonna be the cycle every single episode.
But yeah, you're right.
He accidentally makes a wish that like ruins things,
You and me both, Tomo.
and every episode is just him trying to get out of the problem that he accidentally wished on to himself.
So, it,
Was that her adjusting
Icarus are
to
gonna be
her
living together
panties?
for a while, huh?
I guess.
That's just part of what makes you such a sweet person, Tomo. You know?
Forget about that last part.
All women pray for the sweet guy and then loathe him when they get
Do it
him.
because you don't have enough. Tomo, you freaking idiot!
I wonder, food for thought. In all of these shoujo animes like this, the comedy that is portrayed in the female characters is always them yelling and getting angry. And I would just love to explore why that's funny. Why is that so relatable, other than the fact that that's like the fundamental state that men and women are in, constantly bickering and fighting over petty things and whatnot out of misunderstandings of each other's thought processes and needs and wants and desires and whatnot. But I wonder, spitballing here, I wonder if a bit of it is, as a female, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, but as a female, do you see that, and do you get some type of, be honest with yourself now, you get a type of relief or satisfaction out of empathizing through another female character who is releasing her anger, releasing her frustrations, and yelling it out? Is that therapeutic in some way to see that happening, you know, and then you're kind of you're kind of through emulation and empathy feeling that release of emotion. Like, does that feel good? I don't know. I'm a young man. I don't know. There's a lot about the world I don't know, and I just want to learn. I just want to know. Now, what I was going to say earlier, though, about this anime is I feel like it's going to be a lot like Chobits. I mean, so far, this anime is exactly like Chobits in a sense. You have this robotic, cybernetic type being that has dropped from the sky and is some special thing. It's a lot like Chobits, where this sentient robot comes falling out of the sky, and she gets a master, and that master can tell her to do whatever he wants. Although this is a little bit more sexual. Chobits was sexual in an innuendo sort of way, but this one is more overt, which I dislike. It's fan service is great, but I like to keep my sexual lewdness in the hentai section, and I like to keep my story and interesting characters in the other. But I was hoping from the trailer that I saw that there'd be a little bit of epic heavenly battles going on, gods battling and angel armies going against each other at some point. Maybe that'll still happen, but I feel like it's not. I feel like it's going to be like Chobits in that way, where they continue to hint at an overarching story that, like, these angels belong to these higher beings, and that there's like this epic fate and destiny going on that apparently has chosen this boy to bring up this in this case the Angeloid and defeat this great evil or something. A little bit like Noragami. That was cool. But I feel like, just like Chobits, they're gonna get to the end, the very last episode, where it's like, all right, here's the payoff, let's see it. And then it just was not. It was just like cheaply thrown in just to finish up the story, whereas the main story was just about the Chobits and the dude. I think it's gonna be the same thing about this one. It's just gonna be every day, every episode is just gonna be the two characters, the kid Tomo accidentally wishing something stupid, and then he's gonna spend the whole episode trying to undo it. And there's gonna be a minor story arc to keep you interested of like where she came from and who she is, and her arc is gonna grow. She's gonna grow into a normal person, and maybe there might be some point where God comes down and claims her or something, and she's like, no, I'm my own woman, don't have nothing to do with me no more. And then that's it, and then that's gonna be her freedom, and then she's gonna choose Tomo as like her best friend or whatever, because they never make off with the girl in these shoujo animes. But that's my prediction. Now, of course, this is an old anime, and if you're watching this, you've probably already seen it. You just want to see my reactions, but those are my predictions. So, we'll see how it goes. Well, now we just made Heaven's Lost Property, Episode 2 an afterthought. Spread peace, love, and happiness wherever you go. Bye-bye.